morning. Happy September to my Geminis. Let's get that sentence properly. If you're new here, this is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. If you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, this reading may be for you. Also, if you're kind of watching somebody else to see what's going on in their life, that's okay. Throw that key away. We don't tell. All right, so let's see what we have for our Geminis for September 2026. I do feel I need to say that. I can't believe it's September already. Whew. I don't even want to say what's coming, but it's coming. You know it is. All right. Geminis. Twinsies. Okay. Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. I think there's two here. Yes, there is. Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. We'll take those. And I don't think I need to clarify anything, but we'll see as time goes on. All right. Whew. Seven of Swords. Do you feel, my Geminis, you are lying to yourself, or is somebody lying to you? Now, I want you to think about that for a second. How many times do we all lie to ourselves? One piece of cake won't hurt. Half bag of chips won't hurt. I'm just going to send one text and tell him or her how I feel. It won't hurt. Guess what? It all hurts. So when we see the Seven of Swords, it tells us a few things. It tells us, one, we may be lying to ourselves about a situation that we're in. Could be anything. Again, doesn't always have to be love. It could be work, family, whatever. But something that isn't working properly, and we've been tolerating it. Okay? So the month of September for my Geminis seems to be an eye-opening experience. It's like all of a sudden things just start clicking, you know? And you're like, no, this doesn't make any sense. No, this isn't right. Okay? So then we get the Knight of Pentacles. Now, he's my slowest moving knight, but he is my September card. So we know we're in the right location. So I feel for a lot of you, you've been waiting for something and it's been very slow to come. And that could be money, that could be anything. You're just waiting. You're always checking, looking, waiting, working hard, trying to figure out, and nothing has come of it. Okay. And usually with the Knight of Pentacles it is very slow to come into your life, but usually once it gets here, it picks up speed in it, and it's very forceful and it's consistent. And if you look at this horse, even though he's not moving, he's on a hill. So eventually he's going to go down that hill and he will pick up speed. And now this is a Clydesdale, so there's a little meaning here too. Clydesdales are our biggest workhorses, but they're very slow. I mean, they're not like racehorses, but he's on a hill. So this situation is about to pick up. So something you've been lying to yourself about finally takes a turn, okay? Now, is it family? It could be. We have the Ten of Cups. Maybe you've been lying to yourself and saying that your relationship is going to work out, but you're not seeing anybody put in any effort. Maybe you've been lying to yourself about your job. You know, you're giving it time. They're going to get new managers. They're going to get new ownership. Something's going to happen, but it hasn't panned out yet. So there you are, sitting with all your money by yourself, and you're freaking miserable. So you're lying to yourself, and the more you lie to yourself, the more you become this person. Now, if you look at this person, you see him sitting in a gray sort of brick cell. He's created that himself. But you also see like a party going on behind him. You know, you see that, you see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know there's a party going on and you know you're missing it. So then we get the Three of Cups. And I just had this card in another reading. And I always tell people what the Three of Cups is to me. Okay? And it hasn't failed to me yet. The Three of Cups to me is celebrating, obviously, because it's a celebration card, but it's also a card about getting a very long overdue message. It finally comes in, this long overdue message, and you start screenshotting it and sending it to all your friends. Maybe you need decoding. Maybe they've said something like good morning, and you're like, what do you think they mean by that? You know, come on, we've all been there. So I used to have somebody, God, I can't even believe I'm admitting this. This is years and years ago, and he's a sweet soul. He really is. We've just lost contact, but he, he would send me songs, right? And it got to a point where, and if my friend Jackie's watching, she'll attest to this. We used to call him the Riddler because we used to try to decode what the hell he was saying. And we're here, this is a long time ago, and we're pulling up lyrics and we're reading the lyrics. We're going, what the hell does he mean? But we can laugh at it now because it was pretty funny. So that's what I think it is. I think it's, like you having your friends help you understand, what's kind of going on. And then we get the Chariot. And one thing about the Chariot I like is this guy here is too busy holding his harp as opposed to the reins on the horses, or those are unicorns, excuse me. So he's not holding, he's letting somebody else control. He's letting the horses control. So who are you letting letting control something for you? Does that make sense? So in other words, are you lying to yourself because you don't have control in a situation because you've been allowing someone else to take control? So I think for a lot of my Geminis in the month of September, you're going to realize, I'm not happy where certain things are going. I'm going to take control. I'm going to do it my way, just like Frank, right? And the Chariot says, you will grab those reins and you will tell the horses where to go. They're not going to tell you where to go. All right, my Geminis, I hope this reading made sense. I am the Queen of Wands. This is Coffee and Tarot time. If you don't subscribe, please do. I do collectives every day. And everybody, have a great day.